What if I told you there's a hidden reason your body hasn't been getting stronger, even though you've been doing all the right things? You stay active, go for walks, and make healthier choices, yet something still feels off. Your strength seems to be fading, and even simple things like standing up or climbing stairs are starting to feel tougher than before. Here's the truth that most people never mention. After 60, your body doesn't respond to activity the same way it used to. Regular movement alone isn't enough to rebuild muscle, not even hitting 10,000 steps a day. But don't take that as bad news. It's actually the best news you could hear. Because today, I'll show you 2 easy movements that don't require a gym, special gear, or complicated routines. These exercises send a powerful message deep into your muscles, telling your body it's time to rebuild. You may think you've seen these before, but not quite like this. Imagine if these simple moves could do more than just make you stronger. What if they could help you sleep better, stand taller, regain balance, and even trigger the hormonal changes your body needs to thrive after 60? That's exactly what we're about to unlock together. Make sure to hit subscribe. And if you've ever felt like you're doing everything right but still not seeing the progress you want, share your story in the comments. Tell me your first name, your age, or where you're watching from. I read every message, and your story truly matters. Now, let's begin where real strength starts. Exercise 1. The push that pushes back time. There's a kind of quiet strength that slips away before we even notice it. The ability to twist open a jar, rise from a chair with ease, or push a door without hesitation. Many people don't realize it's fading until it's gone. But what if one small intentional movement could help you bring that strength back and reconnect your body with your inner drive? It begins simply by standing tall and facing a wall. At first glance, pressing your hands against a wall might look too simple to matter, but inside your body, something powerful happens. That gentle pressure sends mechanical signals deep into your muscles, telling them to rebuild and grow stronger. This process, called mechanotransduction, is how your body translates effort into real physical improvement. While walking mainly works your upper body at around 20 to 30% of its capacity, this single exercise activates over 60%, engaging your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. That's enough to stimulate new muscle fibers even in your 70s or 80s. The beauty of this movement is that it's joint-friendly and completely low impact. You don't need a gym, fancy machines, or heavy weights, just your body working with gravity, not against it. And the benefits don't stop at strength. This push movement helps restore posture. As the years pass, gravity gradually pulls us forward. Shoulders round, backs curve, and breathing space narrows. Practicing this regularly strengthens the muscles that open the chest and support a more upright spine. Good posture does more than just make you look confident. It improves breathing, digestion, and even sleep quality. As you push and release, you're also training your diaphragm and the small muscles between your ribs, helping you take deeper, more efficient breaths. That means better oxygen flow, more energy, and a sharper mind. Another bonus is what happens in your nervous system. Every time you perform this movement, your brain refines the way it communicates with your muscles. This boosts coordination, balance, and your ability to react quickly, helping to prevent falls before they happen. Here's how to do it. Stand about an arm's length from a wall. Place your palms flat at shoulder height with fingers pointing up. Keep your body straight from head to heels. Tighten your core slightly. Bend your elbows slowly, lowering your chest toward the wall. Keep your elbows at about a 45-degree angle. Stop when your nose is a few inches away, then exhale and press back to where you started. That's 1 repetition. Do 8 to 10 reps, rest for a minute, and repeat for 2 to 3 sets 3 times a week. To make it easier, move closer to the wall. To make it harder, take a small step back. For safety, most older adults can perform this comfortably, but if you've had serious shoulder issues, recent surgery, or joint instability, check with your doctor or physical therapist first. Always listen to your body. This is about progress, not pain. I once worked with a woman named June, 71 years old, strong-willed, and living on her own. She practiced this move 3 times a week. After a month, her back pain began to fade. 2 months in, she carried groceries more easily. By the 3rd month, she told me something I'll never forget. I finally feel like my upper body belongs to me again. That's what this exercise is truly about. Reclaiming ownership of your body, rebuilding the bond between your mind and muscles, and restoring what time has slowly taken away. It won't make headlines or set records, but it might just help you twist open that stubborn jar, push yourself out of bed with ease, and feel stronger tomorrow than you do today. And that is where real power begins.
Exercise 2. The movement that protects your independence. There's one simple movement that quietly defines how long you'll be able to live on your own. It's not flashy. You won't impress anyone at the gym with it. But it might be the difference between standing up by yourself or needing someone's help. This movement isn't about chasing fitness goals. It's about preserving freedom. It's the ability to lower your body and lift it again. You already do it dozens of times every single day, getting up from a chair, using the toilet, or climbing a few steps. But once your legs start to weaken, those everyday actions begin to feel like uphill battles. That's why this movement is so essential. It doesn't just strengthen your lower body, it reignites your independence. It trains your quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and calves, working the entire lower chain. More importantly, it retrains your body's natural rhythm of sitting and standing, a pattern many older adults gradually lose after 60. And when you practice it with purpose, your body responds in incredible ways. This movement naturally boosts growth hormones and testosterone, even well after 60. Not through supplements or medications, but through your body's own intelligent design. When large muscles are activated, they send a powerful signal that tells your body, stay strong, stay alive. A study in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health followed 200 seniors for 16 weeks. Those who practiced this movement 4 times a week gained almost 4 pounds of lean muscle, not fat, but pure strength. Even better, their risk of falling was cut in half. That statistic represents more than numbers. It means fewer injuries, fewer hospital stays, and more days spent doing what you love. Here's why it works so well. Strong glutes, your largest muscle group, improve hip and spine stability. Your quadriceps give you lifting power, while your hamstrings and calves control your descent and support balance. Together, they form a foundation of strength and mobility that keeps you upright and pain-free. I've trained men and women in their 70s, 80s, even 90s, who once struggled to stand from a chair or car seat without help. And time after time, this one movement brought their confidence and independence back. Here's how to perform it. Find a sturdy chair on a non-slip surface. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and your toes slightly turned out. Extend your arms straight forward for balance. Begin by slowly pushing your hips back, not your knees forward, as though you're about to sit. Keep your chest tall and your gaze ahead. Lower yourself until your hips lightly touch the chair. Don't drop into it. Pause for a moment, then press through your heels to rise. Tighten your glutes at the top. That's 1 repetition. Do 8 to 10 reps, then rest for 90 seconds. Complete 2 to 3 sets 4 times a week. If you need to sit fully between reps, that's fine. Every small win matters. To make it harder, hover just above the chair without touching. To make it easier, use a taller seat. A quick word of safety. If you have knee arthritis, recent joint replacements, or balance problems, check with your doctor or physical therapist first. You can always adjust the depth or add a support for stability. I think of Linda, 68, who once needed to press her hands into her thighs just to stand. After 6 weeks of practicing this exercise 3 times a week, she proudly told me, I stood up from my couch today without using my hands. That moment wasn't just about muscle. It was about freedom. Because real strength isn't measured by how big your muscles are, but by what your body still allows you to do. This movement is more than a workout. It's training for a life you can keep living on your own, steady, strong, and independent. Practical advice for older adults. Lessons from experience, not just science. If you're past 60, here's something important to remember. You don't have to work harder. You just have to work smarter. Losing muscle with age isn't the end of strength. It's simply your body's way of saying, pay attention to me. The solution isn't extreme workouts or the latest diet trend. It's about staying consistent, calmly, patiently, and with purpose. Even 2 or 3 short sessions each week of focused, mindful movement can rebuild your strength, balance, and confidence. It won't happen instantly, but it will happen if you stay steady. Real progress is built on small, repeated effort, not strain. And don't forget, muscle isn't only built through exercise. It's built through nourishment and rest. Eat enough protein spread throughout the day, stay hydrated, get deep sleep, and allow your body to recover. Those are the true pillars of lasting strength. Stop comparing yourself to your younger years or to anyone else. At this point in life, it's not about how you look. It's about how well you function. If you can move smoothly, stand up easily, and live with less pain, that's real success. Don't chase intensity, chase quality. Don't chase perfection, chase purpose. And most importantly, treat yourself kindly. Every small effort counts. Each movement tells your body, I still care for you. And your body always listens. Strength is not what you think it is. True strength, especially after 60, doesn't need to be seen or shown off. It quietly shows up. It's there when you steady yourself after wobbling, when you reach high without fear, or when you rise from a chair without pushing on your thighs. That's strength, the kind that gives back independence and dignity. You're not here for entertainment. You're here because something inside you still wants to live fully, to move freely, breathe deeply, and trust your body again. These 2 movements we practiced aren't just exercises. They're reminders, proof that you're not fragile, that aging might slow you down, but it can't take away your inner power. Strength doesn't belong to the young. It belongs to those who keep showing up, and you've already proven you will. So don't wait for someday. Don't wait for a perfect moment or a perfect plan. The time to begin is now. Now is the moment to push. Now is the moment to rise. Now is the moment to start again. If this message speaks to you, hit subscribe and leave a comment. Tell me your name, where you're from, or simply write, I'm starting today. Because every step matters, every movement matters, and you matter. Always have, always will.